We are talking this morning with John Zuliger and Cheryl Perkins, John of the Zuliger Advisors and Cheryl Perkins of the Innovation Edge, and they are both part of an organization called the Business Resource Center.
Yeah, we're actually working on a project now with Amy and the Fab Lab to really start to formalize what this virtual network could be, and specifically with the Venture Center. Amy, you might want to contact or talk about specifically the Value Network and how you see that growing over the next couple years.
Well, it's pretty amazing with the extension of the Fab Lab, and if you look at what we have been able to create in terms of the Global Innovation Network through MIT and the Fab Lab network that exists. And now by really evaluating that, Innovation Edge and Cheryl's company has been helping us evaluate that and really identify what the innovation ecosystem is in the region and how do we provide value in both tangible and intangible assets back and forth amongst that network. And it's pretty amazing because now with the Fab Lab, I mean, we've got 50 people on our client list now that we're working with, and they have needs from intellectual property, and we can help at the earliest stage in helping them develop that prototype and give them their basic information. But now, like with Innovation Edge, we can refer them over there then, and they can now get help in the actual commercialization of that product, as well as one of the people on Cheryl's staff is a patent agent, very talented, Jeff Lindsay, and that is an amazing resource for people in the area as well. So that is expanding everybody's access to more opportunity throughout the state in what we're doing.
So the next Microsoft may start here in Wisconsin then, huh? And this morning with John Zuliger. John has got his own company called Zuliger Advisors. And
yes, formerly, a lot of businesses might remember me as Wisconsin Benefit Consultants, and I helped put together the original chamber health plan in the Valley 15 years ago.
Absolutely. Yep.
Willem's Marketing, parenthetically, I don't mean to get too far off track, but they were a great resource to me. They helped me realize that Wisconsin Benefit Consultants was just too large of a name. Mm-hmm. People could not remember it. They did not remember it. And if I wanted to do some serious branding, I needed to reformulate a name that made more sense.
Exactly.
And now I'm Zuliger Advisors, a new name, old company for the last 20 years.
And Cheryl Perkins, you came from the corporate world, Kimberly Clark.
Yeah, I was the Chief Innovation Officer for Kimberly Clark and formed Innovation Edge a little over a year ago. And we really focus on helping corporate executives as well as entrepreneurs, inventors, small business owners really to define their strategy and build innovation capability.
Right. So your background came from a large corporate structure. And now you're off doing your own thing too. And
you know what?
Go ahead, Amy.
You know what they call all the people that are leaving corporate America to go out and start their own businesses?
Yes.
Corporate dropouts. It's a good thing, though. I mean, in the entrepreneur world, it's a very good thing in terms of a segment that's growing, in terms of entrepreneurship and people that are fueling this entrepreneurial revolution that seems to be occurring throughout the country once again, and it is being fueled by people like yourself that have so many years of awesome experience now going out and doing it their way.
And sometimes that's a blessing, though. Sometimes you need that.
It's a very good thing.
I can't tell you how many people said that pink slip I got from my corporate employer was the best thing that ever happened to me.
Said that a lot.
Yeah, and what I found at KC is that there was a lot of great opportunity. The Foundation for Innovation was there, but I was getting a lot of calls from people to say, can you take a vacation day and help me do this in my company? And so there was a lot of pull from the outside, and I think, at least at Innovation Edge, we have this group of great, fearless champions of innovation. We can go in and figure out what needs to happen and how to make that happen. And regardless of the size of company, it can be a Fortune 500 company or it can be an individual entrepreneur. The key is customizing the solution. Right. Exactly. There's not one size fits all. You really have to be able to determine what's right for that company at that time.
Okay. And if I could just quickly say, we're really excited to have Cheryl as part of the team because she's used to dealing with larger organizations, but she's also willing and very excited to represent companies here in the Valley as well, smaller companies. I just think that's terrific because we all know that you do a lot of traveling and you deal with larger organizations that are household names, and to be interested to help local small businesses, I just think is terrific. So we're really excited to have Innovation Edge on board.
Yeah, sounds like a good consortium of people here that
we've got
lot of users.
Communications, telecom communications. We've got SoftSpan, Kathy Westover. A lot of people know Kathy Westover. She's absolutely fabulous.
Talking about the Business Resource Center and how that organization is playing out here in the Fox Cities, and it's a relatively new organization, a few months old. Maybe we can give a plug to the website, Cheryl or John, and let people go look themselves. Then you can see, folks, who's involved and what their backgrounds are and that type of thing.
There's obviously two ways to access us. One through the web, and that's www.3.brcfoxcities.com. BRCFoxCities.com.
Correct. Yeah.
Or our telephone number is 882-0226.
Okay.
And if you were to call that number, you would end up talking to my office, and we certainly can direct you to the professional that you need, whether it's Kozlowski and Associates, the CPAs, or if it's the tech guides or Citizens Bank or whoever it is, whatever you're looking for. But if you, like you said, if you want to go directly to the website, there's links to all these other professionals.
Okay.
And there's tips and tools. And
now, did you form, as the BRC, is this a separate formed entity? Is it a corporate structure, not-for-profit type organization?
It is. It's a non-stock, non-profit organization.
Okay.
With the sole purpose of collaborating all these professionals under one virtual roof, if you will.
Well, one of the things I tell business people that I consult with is go get yourself a board of advisors so you can bounce things off to people and help with direction. Could this be the board of advisors?
Absolutely. And one of the things that I am really excited about is even our owner organization, the BRC, we've got some of the most awesome people right here in the Valley to help us make this successful, from Tony Bush with the cash flow management program, to the attorneys, the CPAs, people like Cheryl that have the innovation ideas. So I'm really excited to even belong to this organization, and I think that with top professionals like this, our organization is going to thrive as well as help our clients and friends.
Well, yeah, you got people here with years of experience, good backgrounds. You're bringing strong. Cheryl brings a lot to the table. I can see where everybody's bringing. And you combine all the years of experience, you got a couple of centuries going on here, right?
Oh, sure. We've got even Jock Seal from the HS Group. He's been around for probably 40 years here in the Valley.
And let's face it, I mean, every person, I can't tell you how confused people are when they're especially in the startup phase. They're just really unsure of where to go, what to do, who to see next, and it's overwhelming, or it seems that way.
The BRC is going to have, or does have, an educational series as well, a series of 12 seminars a year. Every month will be a different seminar put on by an advisor. The seminar starts at 7:30. It goes just a little longer than an hour. They can register by calling our number, again, at the 882-0226, or they can get online and register and pay by PayPal. And again, it's $10.
Plus, they can also go to the website and find out what programs are coming up and where they're going to be. Yeah,
that's right.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, we are coming down the stretch on the show. Is exciting. Let's maybe we can throw out the website once more for people to find their way to it. So the Business Resource Center. And again, it is a fairly new entity, folks. So, Cheryl?
Yeah, it's www.brcfoxcities.com. And I guess just one little tip to take away in terms of a wisdom thought here is often you know what you need to do, but the question is how do you do it and who do you go to? And I think now we're seeing this emerging virtual network develop here in the Fox Cities, and it's a great opportunity to reach out beyond your brick and mortar to leverage the capabilities and competencies of people that have been there and done that before. So thanks, Jim and Amy. We've appreciated being here today.
Thank you very much.
Great having you.
Thank you for being on the show.
Okay, and you can go to scorefoxcities.com, and that's our local SCORE website, and find out. We're linked to everybody else, so folks, you'll be able to find out what SCORE is doing and a little more about the radio show, and that's our show for this week. We thank you again for joining us, and Biz-Talk will be back next week talking business right here on the radio.